Money Radio, discussing the business of making and spending money.
Good day, all of you who are following us on Leadership Podcasts. It is my pleasure to welcome you to another edition of Money Radio, and we are on to the transportation segment of the program. Today we are discussing costs and benefits of connecting Nigeria by rail, which has been a legacy President Buhari is likely to leave by the time he is leaving office about 15, 16 months from now. Yes, it's a legacy he's likely to leave. Connecting Nigeria by rail, but we want to look at the cost and benefits. In the studio to discuss that with me today is AGK. He's an authority, you can say, in that area, and it's a pleasure having you in the studio.
Mr. P, I think it's a nice day to be back.
Yeah,
And I must put that we are continuing from where we stopped.
yeah. We started this topic last week on Mono Radio transportation segment, and we are continuing because there are a number of rail projects. Those ones that have been done, those ones that are being done, and those ones that are yet to be done. All of them on the front burner of Buhari administration. We are hoping that anybody who succeeds will continue because it's a lofty project. But now, on to business. EKGK, we were discussing last week and we talked about Lagos Ibadan project. We talked about the Wari Itakwa project. I can proudly say that I was on that route, on Friday to Abeokuta and back to Lagos on Sunday from Abeokuta. Okay. And that train ride was, in fact, it felt like you are flying. Yes, it's a sweet ride. And because the project is not as popular, not many people know what has been going on that route. But by the time people try it and get to know how sweet it is to travel from Lagos to Ibadan, I can imagine how people are going to swarm, how people are going to.
I think
Yeah, they are going to swarm on the
I'm happy
train
you
stations.
witnessed it because that project is worth celebrating. It's
Yes.
actually one of the smoothest rides you have. It's a standard gauge. It's not like the old system where you have issue of train not moving fast. This one very fast.
1 hour. If you know what I like about that ride was that they will tell you exactly when you are leaving. Like my trip, they said 12 noon, and if you are not there at 12, 30 seconds past 12, you will miss your trip. And then when they tell you we are landing or we are arriving, what's the
next
name of
station-
this train station in Abeokuta? Is I've forgotten the name. Let me not waste our time. But they will tell you that we are arriving there at 1:30 or 1 whatever, and at that exact time you arrive.
You see, that's what happens when you have an organized thing. Train business is an organized system. It's not like motor where you move, you say you don't know whether you meet hold up or you need police
Yes.
delay you or this. No, there is no hold up except for unforeseen circumstances which can occur in anywhere, even in planes.
Yes.
But apart from any problem, you move. The timing is there. It's 100 kilometer per hour. They calculated it, they put it there. As you're moving, they are telling you the next station you arrive so time, you get there
At that time.
and people are waiting for you there. People will enter, people will go down, you get and they do it to the last station.
Yes. It was really a pleasure. I can tell you.
Nigeria needs to experience.
You know
It's a good one.
the train we used to call it rail bus somewhere when I was growing up. Where I grew up, I enjoyed train services at that time. I don't know if what I was riding that time was the standard gauge or
That's
the
narrow gauge.
narrow gauge,
That's
but the narrow gauge. But this one,
with the old system kind of train.
the thing would just be
Yes,
shaking like
yes,
that, and I thought that's what I would have experienced. But this one, man, it was a pleasure.
Did you enter the VIP?
Yes, I was in a VIP business class.
Business.
Yes.
You have VIP on that route.
You mean it?
Yes, where you are inside there, the AC is different, the seating system is different.
Wow.
You will understand that yes, you have VIP where you're inside there.
No, it's possible I was in VIP.
You know the normal coach carries
Well,
about,
I know that I was in business class.
the normal coach carries about 88 passengers.
Yeah.
The normal one for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
The business class, I think about 60 something. Then that one I'm talking about carries only 25 persons or less.
No, I
Depending
wasn't
on
the
the
one I was in.
So you sit, you just sitting with your table. You can have your meetings. You can do everything there. That is why we need to connect that into Meduguri so that you can move from there. You will have your meetings. You do everything
and know when you are arriving.
and you get to Meduguri without missing out on anything.
Yes, I'm excited about what's going on.
It's actually a good one.
Yeah.
And there are charging systems everywhere. There are lights everywhere.
Everywhere. I charge my phone in
That project is
coach.
worth celebrating.
It's
and
worth.
we should-
I
should
hope the
encourage
maintenance
them.
culture will remain. Let them continue with the maintenance culture.
Yes, of
And the
course.
train is clean.
Yeah, you
Clean.
have no option than to maintain it.
Look,
If you don't maintain the train,
The next time I find myself in that place, I'm going to take my family to.
of course.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
a
worth
good
it.
one. It's a good one.
We haven't even started our issue. We are actually.
It's also part of the thing. Thank God we're analyzing it. Now we are talking theory then.
Yes.
And now you've experienced it.
No, I have
And
experienced it.
you understand what we're talking
Yeah.
about. So you see why Nigerians should encourage that project
Yes.
and other projects like that.
Yes.
It cannot be compared to the road.
No.
You cannot even personally I would prefer train to fly
Yes.
because I will be so comfortable. Some people have this flying anxiety, flying phobia. And all that.
Yes.
You will not even know that you're moving.
You don't know you are moving.
You will not know, or you get to where you're going, you just come down.
You just come down. You know,
So-
look. Oh,
It's a good experience.
It's a good
Everyone
experience.
should go and experience it.
And
But
to know that-
Kaduna used to be like that. In fact, it's still good. It's still normal. Just that we have more passengers. So the more you have, the pressure.
but
on
then,
the-
if that is the case, then the only thing is just to increase the number of coaches on that track, and you carry more passengers.
No, it's not really about it. They have enough. In fact, they had to make it 5 trains per day.
How many
Just to-
coaches?
10 coaches.
10 coaches is not enough. That train I took from Lagos to Abeokuta, it was more than 10.
No,
It was somewhere around 18, if I'm not making a mistake.
I don't know about that for now, but here they operate with 10 coaches, and you have 88 times 10. It's actually a good.
That's
one.
888.
And they operate 7 a.m., 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. That's about 12:30. But I'm just trying to show you like 3 hours interval.
Yeah.
You have 4, you have 6. So it's okay. If you have more passengers, they can even make it one hour. They have the
You know,
ability to do that.
with such patronage, because
Yeah.
the number has increased according
The
to you.
numbers have
With
and
such
the
patronage,
security
that
problem,
means this private public-private partnership can actually pay whoever the money was borrowed from. You know,
actually
it's a commercial
no,
entity.
the money from these passenger trains is not enough.
I know it's not enough, but at least it's something.
There is something.
With the number of persons who are getting the awareness and are patronizing it, it's something.
It's something to do with it.
You know, the trip from Lagos to Abeokuta, as I said, there were so many people, and at least I'm talking about in terms of the financial aspects of it. I think they are recovering their costs. How
How
much
much did
later?
you pay?
3,000.
3,000.
And if you multiply, say 3,000 by 500,
Uh-huh.
that is
You have to
that is
consider
about
you're running with
what is about
the running-
1.5 million.
the running costing.
1.5 million just from Lagos to Abeokuta.
You have
The
your
coming
running
back.
cost. You have fuel, you have gas, you have all these things you need to operate.
Yes,
You need
they're
to
running
buy
costs,
two.
but at least they are not running at a loss. They are running at a profit.
No,
Uh,
there's no profit yet. Let's not go there.
Now, I know there's no profit yet. You're talking about profit in terms of breaking even.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, it's too early to break even. But it's not. It's not. They are not operating at a loss. Hi, man. This topic is too sweet, and we haven't even started it. The time is going like this. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll discuss the other prospects in other parts of the country.
For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
Money Radio, discussing the business of making and spending money.
You're welcome back, viewers. We're talking about the cost and benefits of connecting Nigeria by rail. And in the studio with me is HK. I'm your host, Case Hammond. So we're talking about how pleasurable it is to ride by train, a standard gauge train. I'm looking at the prospects of connecting the country by rail. And we have a number of projects already in the country that are ongoing. Kanu Maradi, uh, Kaduna, Kanu. We have the Port Harcourt, Maiduguri.
Rehabilitation, yes.
Yes, that's rehabilitation. That is narrow gauge.
That's the language.
Narrow gauge.
Yes.
And then we have
The proposed Lagos Calabar.
proposed Lagos Calabar. Tell us the various stages that we are.
I think the Kano Maladi was signed a long time ago. Along the line, it was supposed to be private investors coming in with loans and just the normal way we do it, but it wasn't coming from China. It was from a company from Portugal and Germany and all that. So they came, they agreed, they saw the prospects according to them, and they worked it out with the Ministry of Transportation, and they signed it for $1.9 billion deal. So along the line, there was a delay. It couldn't kick off immediately, even after the groundbreaking ceremony.
Mm.
But as we speak now, I think they are working there. They are doing more of the work you cannot see.
Okay.
You know, the practical works come when you start seeing people
Yeah.
clearing ground, putting on tracks and all that. So the work is ongoing. For the Kaduna to Kano, that one is we are already seeing it. In fact, I think the minister went for inspection on the 30th of December, where you think that the tracks have already been, the ground has already been cleared. They've started working. That is actually physical development.
Yes, you're talking about Kaduna, Kanu.
Kaduna Kano.
Yeah. But before you go ahead, please, what's the likely economic benefit of this Kanu Maradi rail?
Yeah, you see, this particular project brought a lot of controversy.
Yes.
Because why build a train station, a train line from Nigeria to Niger? Maradi is in Niger.
Yes.
While
How
Nigeria
deep into Niger is Maradi?
is about 20 kilometers.
20
20
kilometers.
kilometers. Just like from here to around Warimpa, Cuba. So
Are there goods and services that Nigeria
That
is
exactly.
likely
Nigeria-
to supply?
Nigerian government believes that the people of Niger come to Kano to shop. Most of the goods they come to buy it from Kano. So by the time you have a train station that is moving from Kano directly to there, Maradi, which they also agreed, they said Nigerians agreed that they will build the station there. Nigeria will build the track to Maradi. They will build their station. So what we are doing is that we are working with you will drive our train into your country, you come in, but you provide the stations and everything. So Nigeria believes that the trade volume between Niger and Kano is so much that they need a train station, a train line to enter there. That's part of the argument. So when I can't say for sure. I don't know for. I can't speak for the government, but it's yet to be seen. We are going to watch out to see if actually the business prospect is as much as the government is making us to believe. And I also believe that these Nigerians can bring in their cows from Niger too to Nigeria through
Yes.
the train,
Through the train.
and they will pay and all those things. So that is the argument. It's basically because of the trade facilitation between Nigeria and Niger that they want to do this train into Niger. And
But in terms of volume,
and it's also part of ECOWAS plan. I think there's a plan now to connect African countries. I don't know whether it's only West Africa or generally Africa. So by the
for now, it's West Africa.
by
It's,
the time,
you know that route forms part of the ECOWAS route, the
so,
ECOWAS highway.
so it's also part of the idea. So by the time you have that road, Niger will now do from there correct. So we're progressing. We hope it works. We actually hope it works. If it's going to give us money, then so be it. Then we have the Abuja Kaduna. That's the one we're talking. The Kaduna Kano, the ongoing project now.
Yes.
About $1.2 billion. So that one they've started. That one is moving fast. I think they will push to finish that one before they go, because the topography of that area is smooth.
It's fairly level.
Yes, and there's no pipeline. There's no pipeline wahala. There's no bridges. So it's basically like a flat surface from Kano to Kabi. So it's not going to give me a problem. So hopefully they will finish that one. And it's also because of the trade facilitation again between the Kano and Abuja and Co. By the time you have that one, that means you have connected Abuja, Kaduna, Kano. Which means somebody can move from here and get to Kano in
Yeah.
4 5 hours on the train. You can move your goods from here and you move it straight to Kano. You can move goods from Kano and move it straight to Abuja.
Now, you haven't told us about the Calabar, Maiduguri.
The Port Harcourt Maiduguri.
Sorry,
Port Harcourt Maiduguri. I think that's the one that Nigerians actually yelled for. We wanted it because it will be so perfect that you have a train from Port Harcourt to Maiduguri. But the government said there is no money to do a standard gauge, so they were going to do rehabilitation of the old narrow gauge. Now we are working on the old narrow gauge. I think it's about $3 billion also, $3.02 billion.
The standard gauge.
Narrow gauge to rehabilitate.
Okay, to rehabilitate the narrow
Which
gauge.
means you remove the spoil part, you do this, you do that. But that's not what people want.
Tell us the difference between standard and narrow gauge.
Okay, in a simpler term, standard narrow gauge is that one you know that you used to use when you were small.
Yes,
That you know all the problems you experience.
yes,
That you'll be moving
Yeah.
and it's not fast.
yes.
It's not fast as the
Oh,
standard.
okay.
The standard gauge is an upper one. It's like upgrade of the narrow gauge.
Okay.
Faster. It uses this new train. This new train they are using now on standard gauge cannot run on that narrow gauge.
Yes, because the standard gauge seems to be a bit wider.
And it's quite the technologies are different.
Okay.
So now you have a standard gauge. That is why it's faster, it's more comfortable. In the other narrow gauge has a little stress. You will not feel that comfortable the way you felt when you were moving, and it's lower. So that is the difference. But I think even in countries like China and Korea, the super highways now. No, they're not talking about standard gauge. They're talking about fast trains now.
Yes.
You know, the Lagos is doing a fast line now,
Mm-hmm.
and the one they are doing is actually that train they bought is actually the fastest in Africa.
Mm.
So which means that one is faster than the narrow gauge, the standard gauge we have,
Yes.
and the standard gauge is faster than the narrow gauge.
That one, you're talking about the one from
The red light train, the
yes.
one they are doing within the Lagos.
Yes, that one is supposed to come from, if I'm not making a mistake, either Ikorodu or somewhere Ogun State, there near Ogun State, and come to the main Lagos. But the one they are doing from the Lagos Island area to Okuku through my two Lokogo, that one is slow. In fact, it's moving at a snail's pace.
No, we're talking about the one they are working on. We're not talking about the one we know.
No, I'm talking about Lagos.
Yeah,
They are working on it. They have been working on it.
yes. You know, they just
You know,
bought
there's
two trains
yes,
that it was in the news
yes,
last week.
yes.
Now, the trains, I'm talking about that train. A train will operate on that red light way,
Mm-hmm.
which is a faster one than the standard gauge.
Yes.
Now, the standard gauge is faster. I'm trying to differentiate between the narrow gauge. It's faster than the narrow gauge.
Yes.
So that is the step. If only we can make sure that the one that is connecting Nigeria is the standard gauge, it will be okay for us.
It will be okay.
Definitely.
You know, one thing that delights passengers also is speed.
Yes.
Yes. If you are moving at a good speed and you don't have to, and it's comfortable enough, it's good. Now, let's take a little peek into the future, and we want to talk about the Lagos Calabar Rail. Just give us a little peek into the
And
future.
Lagos Caravan, personally, I think it was just discussed and there was no plan to implement it because the government.
Yeah,
was
President
discussing-
Buhari actually included that in the 2016 or 2017 budget. The senators scrapped it.
And even at that, there were no plans because they keep saying there's no money, and that one is that $11 billion, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So they don't have money to do the normal 3 billion, 1 point something billion. You think they'll bring that money to do the 11 billion? So I think that one is more or less like political gimmicks.
Yeah.
They're just using politics for the South.
I can understand.
At the end of the day, the only project I see these people competing before they go is the Kaduna Kanu.
All right.
Even the Kanu Maradi, I don't see it happening. I don't see it.
The distance, the Kano Maradi.
The Kanu Maradi about 200 or something.
Okay. Let's hope it works, and then we can also look at the Ibadan,
Lorry.
Ilorin,
They have Ibadan Lorry. They have to Mina.
and that one is a smoother route also. The topography, the
It's all
surface.
about the money. All about the money.
It's a
If,
money
if
issue.
you give them money today, they will do it.
Yeah.
If they bring out the money to do it, they will do it.
But I think it's actually worth investing in. It's worth borrowing money to do. Having said that, if you want to say, let's draw the curtain on today's Money Radio. It's been a nice time having you again, and we can look forward to having great times with you like this on the transportation segment of Money Radio. So, I want to say thanks very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks to you, our producers, and we want to say thanks to you, mostly to you who are following us loyally. It is our pleasure always having you, and it's because of you we are here. It's because of you we do the preparation that we do, so that you can have a good drink or digest the issues that we discuss here. Until then, I've been your host, Case Hammond, and we're always delighted having you. But until we see again, COVID-19 is real. Our honest advice to you is keep safe, get your jab, observe social distancing, the entire gamut of the COVID-19 protocol. Stay safe and stay blessed.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.